and welcome back to OTH Inside. I'm Jeff Heideck. Amy's off this week. James Vanderbeek was back in town in last night's mid-season finale of One Tree Hill. Let's get right to the recap. Well, a lot of things happened last night. They wanted to leave us on as many cliffhangers as possible. New episodes will return in January, but until then, we're left talking about what happened in last night's episode. Now, there were a few big events. One of the ones that I thought was the most shocking and frankly the most forced was the random promised hookup between Owen and Millie. Millie finally getting mad at Mouth for all of his antics with Gigi. Owen feeling rejected by Brooke yet again. They've decided that they're going to hook up. Owen got knocked off the wagon. He took a drink. They are clearly going to sleep together. We'll see how that storyline plays out. Obviously, another big shocker last night was that Peyton found out about her medical condition. Now, we still don't know whether she's pregnant, perhaps, or if she has cancer. They kind of left us clues that we're both. Although, you know what? Frankly, knowing this show and knowing Mark Swan, maybe she is pregnant and has cancer because nothing is really, out of the realm of possibilities on this show. What do you think is wrong with her, and how do you think it'll play out? You can email your suggestions to us here at Star News, othinside@gmail.com. Now, also last night, Brooke found out that Sam was actually, in a way, responsible for the break-in at her store. I don't know where they're going with the Sam storyline and Sam's mysterious friends, who apparently his brother was also the one who killed Quentin earlier this season, and he broke into the store, and whether it was him or his brother who did that, we're actually not sure, but at the end of the episode, Sam's driving away with them, and we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But, of course, the big news last night was that James Vanderbeek was on the show. Now, for the uninitiated, Dawson's Creek filmed in Wilmington for 6 years before One Tree Hill picked up its reins right after Dawson's Creek was canceled. James Vanderbeek, of course, played Dawson on that show. And, of course, Dawson Leary wanted to be a filmmaker. And who does James Vanderbeek play on One Tree Hill? But a director. We got up with Peter Kowalski, who was a director of photography on One Tree Hill and also worked as a camera operator on Dawson's Creek. And he said seeing James come back onto the set was a blast from the past. And he actually said James looks exactly the same, which I guess makes sense. He looked too old to be playing a high school student on Dawson, and maybe he's finally just growing into his looks. But we'll, of course, have more on James after the break back when we return in January, because he is going to be in 2 more episodes this season. Well, it's a holiday weekend, so we'll keep it quick this week. Happy holidays to all of you, and we will see you in January.